Hello everyone, my name is Marom and I've been thinking a lot about this, making a YouTube channel and creating videos in hopes of maybe sharing a little information and creating a community of good people that understand. What do I mean by that? Life, you know? I'm hoping to be able to support some people, maybe help someone, you know, going through rough times. I know what it's like, and my entire life, you know how they say be who you needed when you were a child. Well, I'm gonna try to be that, and so I should probably introduce myself more and tell you more about myself and my mission before I continue. So you have to excuse me, I'm not used to being around the camera. Well, that's a lie. I mean, speaking to a camera, I know how to take videos and stuff like that. I'm not used to being like, you know, like this. It's different. So you have to excuse me for now. I will learn and I will get better, and I hope that you find what we speak about more profound, and that you will be able to appreciate the content and intention and frequency and relate, and maybe not feel so alone. So a little about myself. I live in Europe. I moved here not too long ago, and I come from Israel. I know some people think Israel is just full of evil people wanting to genocide and kill people, which is of course ridiculous. We do have a very, 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 very corrupt government of people that will do that and will manipulate the population, just like USA, England, every other first world country really. We are all slaves to our governments, to the system, to the international terrorist organization that's running this, you know, the Illuminati, you call it whatever you want. We are all victims of that, and I'm hoping to show you that we are all human, we're all souls, and 99.999 of us, and this is coming from a soldier. I was in the war I can tell you there is no right and wrong. It's all wrong. The war is obviously, all of those wars, all of them, are fabricated, made up to keep us, I mean, it's the same old trick, to keep us dying, surviving, reaching for, not realizing who the real enemy is. Fighting each other, left, right, white, black, women, men. It's all a divide and conquer tactics. So you can imagine a regular person waking up in the morning just wanting to live his life. Just, meet a girl or a man, get married, have a family. It's what most people want, right? Just live the life in peace. But we have this terrorist organization, which is international, and it is the Rothschilds, etc., which is what I'm gonna point at, which is why people are so anti-Semitic, openly. See, the people running the show are Jews. The evil, you would say, individuals that get us to fight each other, that create all this evil, this dystopia, all these rules and regulations that just step on our freedom and use us as lab rats, and basically we're prisoners, we're slaves, who all work their ass off just so they can be on their little vacation, and they abuse it. And you have to realize, just because they might be Jews or Zionists has zero implications on their individuals. They are Satan worshipping individuals, a very small group of people. There are 17, maybe 18 million Jews in the world. I promise you, we are not all telepathically conspiring against the world. If you understand the root cause of, you have to understand that, first of all, Judaism is the stem of all major religions, right? So it is the basis, and so Christianity and Islam is based on Judaism. That's a fact. So there has to be a continuation. There has to be something. There is a reason why these three big religions survived and are the only ones who survived this long. It's not a coincidence. There's a reason for everything. But our existence, I will touch a lot about that. We're gonna be talking a lot about soul level stuff. I'm going to be talking about the afterlife, this life, consciousness, frequencies, what happens, why it happens to us, how we invite certain events and occurrences, and how does, what is this? Let's ask questions. What is this? What is this? I'm going to talk about that a lot. And as I said, my hope is to help a soul, and perhaps bring some love to this world and understanding instead of hatred, because we're all the same. And there are no evil, not really evil people. Even people who will do anything for power, it stems from weakness, from being scared, afraid of death, if you go down to it. People who hold on to the material, to power, it's fake. Of course, it's all fake. Real power is the opposite. It's conquering yourself. That's how you develop power, because you are the most powerful. You are gods. We are all gods. All of us. And we create this place together. Once we realize this, and we get together, and we can unite. And when we unite, well, then we are a problem for them. Then we can create Eden. Wouldn't you like that? It all starts with wisdom, understanding, realizing that we are all the same. What you do to your neighbor, you're doing to yourself. How you view the world is how it will be for you, and it is what you will bring to yourself. It's life. So we are co-creators, and we manifest. We manifest our entire reality. This is one of the lowest forms, 3D, and it's probably the hardest school, because Earth is a school. We are here to learn. Everything is a lesson. Pain is the most powerful lesson. Love is the goal. Pain is the lesson. Love is the goal. Remember that. It could be a really good mantra. Pain is a lesson. Love is the goal. Just in general, you should know I'm 30 something, which is irrelevant. Age is, it's just temporary. Time is not even real. We make it up. And this is another one of my body's recreations. That's all. So I am, again, as I said, from Israel. I'm a loner. I've been a loner my entire life. Surrounded, of course, in the youth by people, but always alone. I basically isolate myself from the world my entire life. I never fit in anywhere, literally, nowhere. I never fit anywhere at all. Not even my family, not school, nowhere, ever. I never fit in anything, any box. I'm a free spirit, free soul. It's a blessing, it's a curse. It depends how you see it. I can tell you I suffered my entire life tremendously from this. It's very hard being repeatedly told, basically, that you are different. It's not easy for people to when people differentiate you from everyone else, and when it happens over and over and over, you start to believe them. Maybe I am this. What is wrong with me? Why am I like this? Why am I so different? Why do I see everything different? Why do I see stuff? How do they don't see this? What I'm seeing, Why was I given these cards? You're thinking, you're doubting yourself, and when it comes from your closest people, you tend to believe them, and when it comes from everyone else as well, it's either you or everyone is wrong, so you go even deeper and deeper and deeper. Was probably depressed most of my life. Yeah. Now that I think about it, existing here on this planet, maybe I'm going too deep for a first video, but this is what I think about all the time, and everything else seems meaningless, And I know there are people out there who feel like me, so I will share the deepest. We'll speak about the deepest stuff, always. Not only, we could have some fun. We can do anything. You will find that I'm a very colorful person. I can do it all. A very sad, very happy, very angry, not in the sense that I am too emotional, in the sense that you would call it crazy. But then again, who's the crazy one? Really? Who wants to be normal? Really? Who wants to conform and be like everyone else? Really? Most people. Some people try to fit in so much, and some people trying to differentiate themselves so much. But the only real answer is being yourself. So that's what I learned. It don't matter what people think, it matters what you know. And if you look deep inside within you, you will know. You already do. The answers to all your problems, all your questions, everything is within you. You are an immortal soul. Endless knowledge, wisdom. You're just in a temporary body right now. So you don't remember, and you agreed to this. Whatever happens in your life, you agreed to it. As I said, it's all a lesson. Pain is a lesson. So everything you go through has a meaning, something that you should learn from it. When you start viewing it like that, you stop taking stuff personally, which is a hurdle I had to get over like everyone else, It hurts, People can be very mean, especially when it comes from your, and I'm not a victim, by the way, let's not, yeah, I am not a victim, but when your closest family, friends, when people, the way you have to be understanding, first of all, this is not you. It's a manifestation of your consciousness, and just one of them, a little tiny fraction of what you manifest, creativity, and what you possess, and your progress in the realm of, creation. So don't judge yourself so harshly. You're not what you think. You don't know you. Not really. If you did, you treat yourself differently. Probably have a completely, not probably, most definitely, have a completely different life. Different attractions, wants, needs, well, except for the mandatory breathing and food occasionally, water, of course. But you have to understand this is all temporary. Remember, life, this life, it's a beep, it's a blip, and that's it. I want you to also know on a more easy, like not so deep, more shallow, a more shallow how do I say this? You're never alone. That's not the shallow, that's not what I wanted to say. It's not shallow at all. It's very deep. That's what she said. Yeah, we're gonna be making this is what I wanted to say. Don't take life too seriously, and we're gonna be doing. I'll be doing whatever. Just realize I might be making music. I might be doing. That's a free spirit. Might be doing a podcast, interviews, maybe just traveling, maybe do some questionnaires, or maybe do some activities, meditation, yoga, maybe martial arts, maybe we can do so many things, and I really do hope to make a difference. And what really pushed me throughout the years, especially the late 10 years, is to do this because I do appreciate, I really value. This took me a very long time to do. This video it's been running through my head for so long, and the reason is I think too deeply about stuff, so I give it meaning. So just the name of the channel, like I would ponder it for everything, like I give it, like I take it. I just said don't take life too seriously, and I'm saying this now. I needed to understand first of all, I'm not perfect and I make many mistakes. A mistake is I, as DMX would say. I am far, far, far from perfect. I done terrible things in my life. I have learned many lessons the hard way, and many that I didn't yet. I am a person, a human, like you, on his journey, just trying to be there for people, because I will continue what I was saying. My motivation is people come up to me. I have noticed that people will talk to me when they are in times of need, usually when they are alone and in the darkness and they're looking for the light. And 99.999 people are also sleeping. By sleeping I mean they're dead. They're not living. And it all came together for me as someone who was always extremely attracted to necromancy. I mean, like the idea of necromancy in games, in lore, and history, and like what it means. And I've come to the realization just lately, which is crazy, that is what I am. It is just like everything else, orchestrated. I'm attracted to it because I am a necromancer, in a sense that I bring life to the dead. I revive. I give hope, light. Well, at least that's what I want to do, and try to. Well, I don't try, I just do. There is no try. Just hope it reaches someone, and this is why I'm going public. I hate this. You have to understand, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be publicly known. I know I'm pushing it far, but this is part of the reason why it takes me so long. It took me so long. I don't want to be known. I love my privacy. If I could be isolated somewhere doing nothing my entire existence, it would be a blessing. From the first day I was born, I was always like, my name means sky, heavens, skies, above. That's what my real name means. It's because when I was born, for like way too long, I've been ignoring everyone and just staring at the skies like this. So I was a very quiet, I guess, introspected child who was always looking up. And I've been unconsciously and consciously looking for ways to get back there my entire life. Death sounds very sweet to me, in a sense that I don't have to be on here anymore and with all this going on, because I can see everything. It's what happens when you disconnect from society your entire life and just look at it from the side. You realize a lot. And you don't want to be a part of it if you have any sense. So many better stuff I could be doing. But then I came to the conclusion that, well then, do something about it. Help somebody. Be that other thing. Be the opposite. Be the antidote. Be the light. Be the free spirit in the world, so imprisoned that, who said it? Your mere existence is an act of rebellion. I forgot who said it, but that's what I am. That's what I strive. I could never be caged. I could never be. I have my own world. But it's not about me. It's about us, all of us, all of this creation people, animals, this earth and beyond it. We are transcending. I hope to bring as many people as I can with me. Let's go together, hand in hand. Don't walk behind, walk beside. I've been through the darkness. I'm still here. I can show you the way if you trust me, and you can see, you can tell my intentions, and you will learn. You're never alone. Never. So Chronos is my name, really. And I strive to manifest that personality or idea or theory or whatever you want to call it, this thing, to be the best version of myself that I can be for others. Because for me, see, I don't have this, I'm not materialistic, I don't give a fuck about money, which is the hardest, ironically, because it's all that I really am missing. It's all I really, if I had some money, I wouldn't need any, just to live, you know? I don't need anything, like I just want to live. The money is like, because they created this dystopian hell, that because we do have, you realize something. Imagine another animal that 1% of them or less hoard all of the resources, all the food, everything to themselves, and then sell it to the other 99.99%, whatever, of the imagine rats doing that. They would go extinct, like any animal would. Except us, we are like on that trajectory. Of course, it will not happen. Anything can happen, but the point is, we are the only animal so egoistic, so materialistic, such a scared little creature that we will completely step and like ran through everyone. Let's just so that we are okay. Abuse and use and lies, manipulations, all these conspiracies, which are real, which I'm going to talk about too. It's all, it's all a big show, really, if you know how to see, if you understand, if you look at it from the side, you can see how crazy it really is and how irrelevant for the people that do it. They gain nothing. And the you know what's the worst part of it is that it's our fault because we play along. So most people are struggling to survive. Most people are struggling to survive. Let that Let that sink in. Most people on this planet are in survival mode. In medieval times, we were doing better. We weren't working as hard. In medieval times, we weren't working as hard to survive, just to survive. And this is all construct, because just let's think about it for a minute. If technology gets better and better and better at such an exponential rate, everything is getting cheaper and cheaper. Electricity, everything becomes cheaper, easier, faster. Transport is used to take days. You had to ride your horse, or walk. Today you can get to the other side of the planet like this. But we're still surviving. Why is that? Well, because we choose it, because we play along, because we accept it, because we buy into this. It's our fault, really, because we could turn it, we can do a 180 on these motherfuckers in a day. By the way, you will find that I am one of the truest, realest motherfuckers. I will say the truth even if it hurts me, and I will curse, I will swear, as I said, I'm a free spirit, and I am I'd like to think, very spiritually advanced. Yet, that's what you will find contradicting, maybe, which is funny to me, because it's not. But I will be swearing. It's how I'll express myself. And emotions is a part of existence, and they're there is nothing wrong with alcohol, sex, even violence. It's all in the context, and it's not. It all has a meaning and a reason. It's never meaningless, which is why I'm struggling financially. Going back, I can't do anything that is meaningless. For me, a 9 to 5, like a regular job, and I cannot stress this enough, is torture. It's not hard, it is torture. You might as well just tie me to a fucking chair and fucking beat the shit out of me every day for years or something, because that's how it feels to me. Just waking up in the morning is absolutely hell to go to do something meaningless, and it's pain. And I guess that's going back to why I'm doing this. It's too painful at this point. I have to find a way. I don't want much, I don't need much. And I have no, like, at this point, I'm basically a servant. Don't even care about me so much as I care about humanity and I really want to be, I really enjoy, and I really, well, I don't enjoy much, but if there are things, something that I do enjoy and really makes me fulfilled, I should say, nothing, really keeps me going and gives me a reason and a meaning, is when I can be there for someone, when I'm able to, you know. Because see, if I had like $1 million right now, if I had a lot of money, I would be probably sharing it, helping my family, helping. Wow, it would be such a dream, you know, come true. If I could, for once in my life, you know, my parents and my family gave me so much, and I feel like I've only taken and taken and taken. I've been a leech, and not only that, I've been a very, 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 I cannot emphasize this enough, but a very difficult person to be with, be around. I'm extremely, I had, ooh, so many lessons. I came here needing to learn. So many, so many. I've treated people horribly. I've been egoistic. I'm the low, very manipulative. Like, anything you can imagine, I like. And then I did some soul searching again and again and again, and the pain. So, as we said, pain is a lesson. Pain is the lesson. Love is the goal. See, it all comes back. So my goal is love, showing love, and it is the most privilege you can ask for. What is better than love? Nothing. It is the ultimate. We are love. And on that note, I will stop right now, because it's just the first video. It's for the, I could go on forever, but I'd really like some interactions, and I don't expect to get, I mean, it's probably gonna take a while to reach some people, but even if I can reach just one soul and help, maybe be there, maybe be someone, a friend, you know, maybe be someone you can rely on in this crazy world, you know, a reasoned voice, someone you can rest your head on. Maybe I can be that would be my privilege. And when I get messages, you know, when I get calls from people, messages, and, you know, I'm talking about in my private life, and people that are coming to me in their darkest times, it's always like that, and it can't be a coincidence, right? So I have to take note of that, and maybe because I've been through hell, maybe they can see it. But I promise you something. I'll always be there. I will always keep it real. I will always be true. I will always be honest. You can count on that. Bet your bank. I cannot stand corruption, lies, all of this. It hurts my soul. I will be calling out people who do that, not for to harm them, but to show them the way, to show them it's not the way. And I'm doing it for my soul and yours. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found this video helpful. I'm never gonna ask you to like and subscribe, but I will say have a blessed day, and always remember, we are all immortal souls in a temporary body. You're immortal. You're a god. Never forget that. See you next time.